Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again, and you know I'm here because I got some information to share with you. Information that I consider vital if you're interested. My information usually addresses the concerns that are important to me as spokesman and advocate for basic human rights for all people. Among the many things that qualifies me to be up here saying these things to you, but one of the main reasons is because some people say you're at the left, and when they talk about the left, you know what they're talking about. They're talking about addressing the concerns of the people that they do not believe in. Now, that is a true statement. They do not believe in it. Otherwise, they would represent it. Now, when I come to you and I talk to you about things that are so common, the reason that I'm so absolutely sure is because I'm in the same boat. I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that the message that I bring to you is not about trying to sell you going to heaven. It's not about trying to sell you that you got to believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. I'm not trying to tell you that. I just want you to know that there is a God. And when I say God, I'm talking about a power that is able to do more monumental things, a power that is able to work miracles, things that you know that no human being could ever do. And having had a relationship with that in more than one instance, then it allows you to think about what could be or what is. And all of a sudden, because of, I guess, changes, just growing up, you start seeing things different. See, by being over here where I know what the basic essentials are for survival, and I know that they have been provided for every human that comes on the earth. And I know, got this information. And then I'm living in societies that know not about these things. Now, why they don't know, only thing I can say, I, I like to think they haven't been given the information. To be given the information, act like they haven't. But nonetheless, that's why I talk to you about these things. Now, I know that every one of you desire to have those things that I've mentioned that are common amongst you. I believed one while that we as a people were so together that when I talk to you about these kinds of things, just be understood just like that. I had hopes that out of all the learning that we have gotten in school and what we have gotten in our communities and the things that we've seen and been exposed to, that there would be something deep within us that was given to us when we were kids that would remain dominant in our lives. And when the moment comes, the right moment comes, we would be able to reach in and grab it. And it would seem like we flipped the script because we would change. I had no doubt that as soon as you realize that there was a voice out here saying that we as a people can speak the same voice and really experience the life of life, that this would be the key that would open up that door. You see this old man? I wish you can see him good. This is my great great grandfather. His name is Frank Marcus. Now, Frank Marcus took me in when I was just a baby, and he brought me up until he passed away from here. You see this old man? This old man was no fool, and I grew up in his school. I've been a fool just like everybody else. But right now, there's something that is as genuine as it can be. And that is that I want to make sure that my dreams are met. And I believe every last one of you want the same thing. I'm just telling you like it is. I want to make sure that my needs, my wants, and my desires are included. And I believe every last one of you do as well. Not only that, I play a role in this process because I have been given information that is supposed to wake you up and let you know that you are instrumental in God's plan. I got to let you know that when you see people over there killing people, that's real, ladies and gentlemen. That's not fake. We can't close our eyes and act like that's not happening. When innocent babies and old folks and people in the hospitals and stuff are being borne down by some nut filled with evilness, trying to be the power that he can never be, but is only able to do the kinds of things that he is doing because he's lied to you and you bought into a lie, because you don't know the truth and you, for some strange reason, don't have a heart to know. But that's okay. The job is still open. And it's open to each and every last one of you to allow that spirit that you can't see come into you, and you become the physical manifestation of that. Let me tell you something. Everybody that will hurt you ain't your friend. And anybody that will kill you is from the pit of hell. And if you want to be so much better than that, you got to go the other way. As far as they'll go to kill you, then you got to go that far to give your life before you obey. See, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a challenge to you. It's just the way it is. It's what freedom is like. Freedom. And I can tell you about some freedom, ladies and gentlemen, because I have been tested myself. I have been tested. And I tell you, what people think is happening to you is not necessarily happening to you. When you are doing the work of love, you protected from some strange reason. That power that you can't see, you can't touch, and you can't feel. That power that was behind the miracle that you saw, that power is protecting you. But you got to be for real. You can't be playing this game, because I want you to know that God is responsible for every human being on this earth. That power you can't see. And that power is not like Donald Trump or those people over there who can't stand people, black people or people of color, or those people who can't stand other people of any nationalities. God is not like that. That is all created by a lie. And that lie spreads from A to Z. God is a God of a family. All of us are one doggone family. We are one family. And we got to know that. And every last one of us, the gifts that we got as far as our color, the texture of our hair, the things that we do, the things that excites us, the thing that moves us and motivates us, and our gifts from the Heavenly Father to keep us alert, to keep us alive. And all of the things that we do to participate in the creative process that guarantees to us, this is us. This is us. And ain't no shame in the game, because we've conquered the lie. We've conquered cheating. We've conquered stealing. We've conquered creating hate. We've conquered crime and violence. Why? Because our eyes have been opened and we can see in the darkness all of that stuff that we used to be. But more than that, we can see ahead a promise that's coming true. And why is it coming true? Because we are playing a part. We, not just I, but we together. We aim it to be. We speak it into being, and we walk it by doing it. That's all I'm asking you to do, ladies and gentlemen. How you think I feel to speak to you like this, and you that listen to Donald Trump, you know doggone well he's lying to you. And now you're finding out that when they lied, they have practiced a thing of working for evil. They're not trying to just con us. They're just evil. Anybody that can tell you a lie to your face and know that you lying and they don't give a hit, that's as evil can be. So, is that what you're going to follow? They say that's what the Russian people are following out of Putin, but can't you understand? If all they hear is this Trump stuff, see, at least we get a chance of somebody to tell us something about it. But if all they hear is this Trump stuff, you know they sick. We can't get mad with them. They are just as victimized as the Ukrainians are. In the sight of God, the right thing works for everybody. It can't just work for you. The right thing, the truly right thing, somebody said, if I could just help one somebody, then my life would not have been in vain. If you help that one somebody with the right thing, then the whole human race become one. And what you've done is use the power of the, what they call it? They call it God. I just want to share this with you, ladies and gentlemen, give you something to think about, because I know that you don't know. And I wish I could excite you, but it just hasn't happened yet. I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up on you, because somebody didn't give up on me. God has been good to me. I've been out here, ladies and gentlemen, for about 35 years. 35 years. I've been out here in the wilderness for 40, but for about 35 years, I've been married. I promised my wife that I was going to we were going to together do all of those wonderful things. It was going to be such an exciting venture being married to me. Because though the walk was going to be tough, I was going to walk it. And by me not just talking it, but walking it, things would change from the way that they are and turn into the kinds of things that we would love for them to be. You see Osteen over in this church speaking that smooth, sweet talk. Everybody want to speak that smooth, sweet talk, but that's not doing anything for the people that's suffering. So if the sweet talk can be spoken, let it be the nation speaking the sweet talk, because you found a secret that works not only for you, but will work for us all, and it's no big challenge. So I'm saying, this is what you want. Now here I find myself out here trying to spend all of my life do this for you. God blessed me. God blessed me with this message. But God didn't just bless me with this message. God blessed me with a woman. A strong woman. A very strong woman. She's the strongest woman I ever met in my life. Her name is Vera. Her name is Vera Gamble. And she's the strongest woman I ever met in my life. First of all, we married. I haven't made any kind of money. Speaking to you, I believe in the beginning she hoped that you would wake up and things would change. But she saw that you weren't waking up. And she knows that we have to live in a world. But see, God brought this message to me. He didn't bring it to her. So she chose to do what she had to do to survive, to take care of herself and her children. And she brought me along with her. And I can know that this is a thing that most people won't play. But this woman, I know she did it because she cared about me. But more than that, she did it because she was doing it as an honor to God. And I know and as I know her, she's the strongest woman I know. And I want to thank her. I want to thank God for her. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let you know how good God is. So you take care of your business that God has given you to do, and God will take care of you. And if we are doing God's business like they're creating hell all around us, we would be creating heaven. Good night.